Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock number 120, the 100th and the 20th episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where my friends and I, we're going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And as you can obviously tell, Bar 7 and as well as Park X Force were in the party, but apparently we're all having technical difficulties because today of all days, before the recording, Xbox Live is getting shut down for a brief while. The internet connection and the connectivity of players in the party is just haywire. I couldn't even go on to Xbox Live for a few hours. It gets really annoying at this time. So hopefully Park X Force is back. I know Bars is back, but for Park, oh, he's not back. Okay, let me go to the messages and let me go ahead and invite him in. Let's see if he's able to connect. Because again, at any given point, we all may disconnect from Xbox Live. So, yeah. Please do not freeze. I see the torches are still moving in the background, but look how laggy it is. Just look how absolutely laggy it is. It's so bad. And of course, you can see the time. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. Party invite sent. Alright. Come on. Oh, and he disconnects. This is lovely. This is a great way to start off Operation Bedrock number 120. Well, hopefully everybody will be back, but until then, what we're doing here is that we're mining down layer 1, we're just getting rid of all the blocks, we're placing down all the torches, and we're leaving all the resources alone. What we're going to do is that we're going to actually mine up all the resources for one video. If I'm going to do some jump cuts, maybe have some editing here and there, just speed it up, I don't know what I'm going to do really. It's just whatever I can put together is that it's going to happen like that. We're all going to put all of the resources into the chest so that we can show you how much you could actually find within the quadrant in the last 3 layers of the world. Give or take, we're going to probably give like maybe 100 or 500 blocks, depending on the block itself and how rare it is. We're going to try to get an accurate, give or take, threshold of how many blocks you could actually find. So this is a great way to actually find a lot of resources if you were to actually just dig down within the last 3 layers of the world. But we're going to have a lot of torches down here, let me tell you that. This is going to be fun. And Park X Force has joined back. The connection has just been plain horrible. So, say hello, Forrest.
Hello. Yeah, my Xbox actually froze.
Yeah, it froze for me as well. Oh, I hit the mic. My mistake, I'm sorry, don't cry. Is that I've been literally trying to actually get into my own game for about 30 minutes up to an hour. Every single time would either freeze or that it would just take forever to load up my own file. It's that bad. It took me 10-15 minutes just to load up the little menu just for me to actually go into Operation Bedrock. It's so horrible. I don't even know what we can actually do. Is that throughout this past week, I have not been able to go online to actually work on Operation Bedrock. It's because I had to deal with my work. So I was called in early for work. I didn't have much time to actually go play Minecraft after work. Whatever I did for the time being for the videos, I just played for about a good 10 minutes or so and then made a video with that 10 minutes and then just uploaded it to YouTube. I just haven't really been doing much work as so far into Operation Bedrock, especially today when the servers kept getting shut down for a while. It's just all overall bad. It's just bad, people. We're just gonna have to live with it. But on the no, this is no bright side. This is not a bright side. After the fact, it's gonna be a bright side because finals week is actually popping up, and with that, I'm gonna be a little bit busy for that week. I gotta turn in a 5-page essay, gotta do a final, gotta take another final, and I gotta do about 2 more essays. Well, at least one of them is a few paragraphs, the other one's a few paragraphs, but the last one is gonna be a 5-page report, MLA formatted, and that's gonna be fun in itself, which sarcasm all intended. It's just gonna be horrible, but once those finals are over, then at least I believe I get 2 or 3 weeks of the winter break. But don't count on me actually getting a lot of work done in Operation Bedrock or Operation Dome. I'm still going to have to deal with my part-time job. So I'm going to try to get as many hours as I can. But the bright side of it is that I could actually stay up a little bit later at night just to make sure that we could get some work done. So let's see. Everyone keeps disconnecting. This, oh my
Yeah, I know.
god. I know
My,
the Alpha
my,
Russ has joined us, so hopefully you'll be able to actually join this world. We're just all having some problems getting connected into the party, connecting into the game as well. And, okay. It seems like it froze again. God dang. I can see the torches moving in the background. My mic is still just showing that I'm speaking. At least the torches are animated, so I'm pretty sure that my game hasn't froze just yet. It's just taking a while for the action to invite the party into the game to commence and to take effect. So I don't know if they could actually hear me, but I can't hear them, or either that, or they're just being polite and not speaking, which I really appreciate that. Oh my god, there you go. Disconnected from Xbox Live. Oh my god. Yeah. Ah. This is a bad episode, people. Oh my god. The Xbox Live servers are down. And this is an option for me. I can do this. Like, I could actually just finish off with the commentary, or I could actually just leave the game, try to connect to Xbox Live, but that would require me to actually restart my Xbox, because whenever I try to connect to Xbox Live from the main menu, hub menu, whatever you want to call it, it's going to ask to actually try to get the connection test set up, and nobody wants to see that. So, I'm going to go solo for this commentary. What is up, Slime? How you doing? And I just realized that I don't have any armor on. They destroyed all my armor. We are in hard mode right now, due to the fact that I want to get all my leaderboards on mining on hard mode, and once that's done, we will move on to peaceful mode, and with that, we will no longer have to worry about hunger, we will not have to worry about dying. The only thing that we have to worry about is trying to get levels, because we won't have any mobs to actually kill, but that's going to be another time. Until then, we're going to continue on with hard mode until I am maxed out as much as I can in the dirt, gravel, sand, stone, and cobblestone. Clay and obsidian, I don't really care about that. Once I'm maxed out on peaceful mode, then I guess I could actually work on obsidian and clay, but until then, I'm going to keep my leaderboards. And I cannot access the leaderboards right now because, again, I just got disconnected from Xbox Live. So what I'm going to be doing here for the time being, since I can't really do any mining, is that I'm going to be moving a lot of items from these chests onto the wall on the other side, so that these chests will not be in the way of the pattern, and it will just make it look pretty. Oh, it's a Mo, please come back. Okay, so this is 30 torch path, as you can see here. This is the original skylight, the very first skylight that I created I can't say I created, my friends and I created within Operation Bedrock. The very first, oh my god, it's just the circumstances of what's been going on is kind of driving me crazy. Okay, so the first little skylight that we created took us about a few weeks to make. The torch pattern was created by I Throw X Knives. He was the one that actually wanted for me to actually make it this pattern, and ever since then, that was a pattern that we stuck with because it actually looked pretty cool. It looked better than just having a row of torches going all the way down, so at least with this, it gives it a cool little pattern. Especially when at night you could actually see the lighting effects of the torches on the walls, it gives it a nice touch. So, and the bad part is that this whole thing is not even centered correctly, meaning that I did not make the skylight correct. Because if you were to go over here with the torch pattern that we're trying to work with, you could already see that it's not lined up, because this should be at the corner, like right there. That should be at the corner right here. So eventually we're gonna actually have to correct this by probably just making the original skylight slightly larger. The only thing that's going to be truly annoying is to work with the torch pattern again. So that's going to be fun. I want to know how long that's going to take. I think I actually did a little bit of a time-lapse video with that too, with one of the borders around the world. I'm not too sure. I think I actually did that. I just don't remember. It's been so long. But we're going to actually have to fix the original skylight by making it a little bit bigger so that it will actually be the absolute center of the world, as well as it's going to match up with all the torch patterns, because we're going to have to move everything to the left and move some things, yeah, at least here to the left, and it has to deal with the the other side as well. We're just going to have to fix everything. But at least that'll give us more blocks to mine up and gives us something other things to do than just mining up the floors or mining up the quadrant. But that's going to be a thing in a later on future. But yeah, it's really difficult to actually make a commentary by yourself for about a good 30 minutes. This is why I have my friends come along to help me out with the commentary. Just make things just go on with other topics that may happen. Because at times I go blank. And that's kind of a bad thing when you go blank, especially when making a long commentary. Because I really don't want to do jump cuts. I don't want to make a 30-minute recording into an hour recording and just doing jump cuts in between just to make everything just flow smoothly, unless something were to happen, just like if all the dogs in the house were to bark at the same time. That's when I actually do a jump cut, because no one wants to hear all the dogs barking. You've already heard Star bark a few times in the background, but just imagining her actually bark for 5 minutes while I'm trying to make a commentary, that in itself will get irritating. So that's when a good jump cut would actually be necessary. So one of the things that I still haven't yet done is actually make videos about quadrant number 2. Because originally what I want to do with quadrant number 2 is make a little bit of a video montage. One video being that we're getting rid of all the lava, seeing if we could actually find a void. Another one, well, I actually wanted to make this a series where we could use this to kill mobs, and as well as that we could have fun making small little mini games like try to kill each other while chasing each other in the dark. Since we're not going to save it, we could put torches all around so that we could actually try to find people and kill them. That would be one round. Another round would be of course, there's going to be bedrock fog. So let me show you guys. Well, yeah, this is still good because you guys could see what's going on, because the lighting in the video looks a little bit bad compared to what I'm seeing on the TV screen. So you go to help and options, you go to settings, you go to graphics, you go to bedrock fog, and then there you go. You cannot see what's in front of you in about a good 8 blocks. You can place a torch down, brighten up a lot of things, but you still can't see what's around you. So that's going to be an exciting round to actually try to kill each other in the dark. So, and that's kind of scary. Up, starts barking again. So yeah. At least she's barking in the backyard, so you could barely hear her, but she comes inside the house and starts barking. That's when I'm going to actually have to do a jump cut. Okay, so here we have it as bedrock fog. It's kind of look freaky. Just imagine if a creeper were to actually walk through, or maybe even a spider, or an enderman. Honestly, that would actually freak me out. So I'm going to go ahead and change it back before anything bad happens. Okay, that's good enough. Remember when that title update brought in the bedrock fog? Yes, that was in the PC Minecraft, but it made things so much difficult that everybody just called out to 4J to actually have it as an option, because we wanted it, yes, but we didn't want it to where that we had no choice but to accept it. We wanted some, at least an ultimatum to actually just have it whenever we wanted to have it on. It's just like rendering the clouds. If you want to make a building, but if you go way up high and then you see the clouds going through the buildings or the structures, it would not look nice. So at least they gave us that option too. But I digress. It's just one of those things that we're going to have fun dealing with. And of course the dogs are barking again. And this time it's a Chihuahua. Come on, Chihuahua. So annoying at times. Well, sounds like someone's coming home. That's why she was actually crying. To be honest, that's really, really annoying. It's the same thing over and over and over again. It's just, please stop. Okay, this is a bad day for me to record, but I have to get this done. Otherwise, and I will not have any time, and my deadline will not be reached. Oh, the complications of being a video maker. If you're going to be a video maker that is going to do a video every single day, good luck to you. You could record 10 videos in a day. That'll get you set up for a good week and a half. But for me, it's just time. Just time that I don't have and time that I wish I would have. And if only that we did not have to sleep. Because if we did not have to sleep whatsoever, then imagine how many things we could actually get done. I'll be right back. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier about doing a jump cut, especially when the dogs are barking and they're barking uncontrollably. Nobody wants to hear that in the background, unless there was some important thing that was being said that I cannot just repeat myself and delete that and do another jump cut. I don't even know anymore. I just cannot wait till I actually move out of my own home. Is that if I could actually afford one? That's the deal, people. I don't have much money, so obviously moving out is not an option. So why would I actually move out if all that's going to do is just make me in debt and stress me even out more? Then I have to pay that debt on top of the classes, on top of everything else. It's just not going to be good. So until then, I just got to deal with it. So either way, what's been going on? I really don't know at this point. I'm trying to think of a thing to actually talk about. It's just a lot of things I do want to talk about, but at those times I want to make a separate video talking about those ideas and all those other topics. So I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Just at this point, I'm going to try to continue on making more videos, whether it be like some sort of vlogging, like I'm talking about some things that happened at work or some things that happened recently, like me getting hit on a drive-thru, or the fact that we found another void, or anything that has to deal with what's going on. One of the things I actually do want to do is actually make a little bit of IRL vlogs or in real life vlogs so that you can see me in person talking to you guys. So it'll be more on a personal level rather than just me playing Minecraft on a screen and you're just hearing my voice. Just have a little bit more just personal, that I'm just talking to you like if I were to talk to you in person. It's just you're not answering back to me and I'm the one that's doing all the talking. It kind of sounds conceited when you think about vlogging, but that's pretty much all it is. You just sit back, listen to the person speaking to you. Just imagine that without the jump cuts. Can you even imagine jump cuts in real life? Oh my god, that'd be horrible. It would be like some person having that's too dark, but at the same time, it's kind of true. It'd just be like seeing someone having a seizure. You don't know how to react. You really don't know how to react. You don't know what to do, but you just try to help out as much as you can. Okay, so how did I get an egg? Oh, did Buck lay an egg? I did not want that egg. But yes, I would like to try to do some IRL vlogs from here and there, just talking about some things that I think about, some things that I want to talk about. Just overall be more of myself and have fun with it, because that's all it is. That's all what YouTube's all about. Just having fun with making the videos. So at least I could actually probably do about that, and maybe even make a video about jump cuts in itself. Because jump cuts, they are necessary. Don't get me wrong. They are necessary as an instance of what's been happening right now with the dogs barking, and I don't want to actually just have that in the background, so I had to cut that out and continue on the commentary. But the other side of jump cuts is like, if you use a jump cut for every single word or for literally every single sentence that you speak, then that's going to be a problem, because everyone will see that you cannot even formulate a proper thought to actually keep going with the thing that you want to talk about. So at that point, it kind of makes it look bad. But if jump cuts are actually done correctly and a form of comedy wise as well, like for example, if you watch the Third Pew's vlogs, then jump cuts are truly acceptable. The way he does those jump cuts, that's what I actually like. And that's where I'm getting my notes from, because he is a great talker. Go watch the Third Pew. Even though I probably would not make a difference in how more people are watching his videos, but at the same time, he is the guy that I'm getting inspiration from. He is the guy that I want to actually learn from and actually making vlogs. So if I actually do some vlogs, just pay attention, because I may actually kind of maybe use a style, or maybe even just, I don't know, just probably do something similar to what he's doing. I'm trying to take off my headset because I just realized that I still have the headset on even though there's no one in the party. I'm just literally hearing myself speak through my Turtle Beach headset. And of course, the $100 headset would fall to the floor. Well, if I have to buy another one, then I'll buy another one. Okay, my god, I sound so different when I take off the headset. Is this really how I sound like? Oh wow, okay, moving on from here. So, let's go ahead and kill these slimes, because I really don't want to mind. I actually don't. I do, but I don't, because the fact of the matter is that if my game were to freeze and if I were to do all that mining, then it would be all for naught. And to start really playing with a can in the background, why can I not win when it comes to making a video? Every single time when I do a video, there's something that always goes into the background. I'm going to have to be right back, and I got to get away from the slimes, otherwise I will die. Okay, I will be right back. Oh my god, I wanted to make this a one-take wonder, but this is not going to be a one-take wonder at this point. If I'm doing jump cuts, it's not a one-take wonder. Okay, so what was I talking about again? Yes, talking about the Third Pew and his vlogs and his style of comedy. I actually like it. So if I actually adapt that kind of style, just don't be surprised. Please, just don't be surprised. I'm pretty sure other people have done the same thing as he has done, but for him, it's very, very entertaining. He's really good. Go watch his channel, just youtube.com/the3rd So let's move on from here. I'll just leave I'll leave the name on the screen, and of course I'll leave the channel in the description. And cars speeding down the highway. Well, not a highway per se, but whatever. I don't even know at this point. Okay. Let's try to pick up the back burner and let's see if I could actually continue on from here. One of the things is that once I move out, if I ever do, I'm going to get a house that's pretty much almost in the middle of nowhere. Just as long as my friend knows where I'm at, that I could actually have it as pretty much a hub room just for us to make videos. Because that would be a lot of fun. What better way to make videos than making videos with real life friends that you can make fun of and then they'll punch you in the face and it's all going to be for comedy. I'll be bleeding out of my nose, but at the same time, I'm going to laugh it off because I know for a fact that a lot of people may find it funny. They probably won't see it. But that's just a thing that I'm just contemplating of. Just have a room that's pretty much soundproof, put a little bit of I forgot what they were called. The acoustic insulators? I really don't even remember. Isolation? I don't know. Just put that there so that you won't hear the background noises. Make my room soundproof so you don't hear anything that's going on outside. I don't even care if there's a jet plane flying overhead of my house. You won't be able to hear it. That's going to be peace and quiet, and it's going to be fun for everyone so that you don't have to hear all that in the background. Because you guys heard a lot of times in some of my videos that there's always an airplane or a jet plane that flies over our houses, and you hear that in the background. Those god dang planes. Well, yes, and of course you got the motorcycles, you got a speeding van or your speeding cars going down like it's a highway, just going wherever. But it's just the main things of life. It's just so much fun. It's just a thing that kind of delays everyone at times if you're making commentary. I cannot even provide a good guide to actually making a commentary. All I can tell you is that you gotta start speaking. You gotta not stop speaking until you're at the end of the video. That's when you could stop speaking. But for me, I have a threshold of 30 minutes or more when it comes to Operation Dome or Operation Bedrock. Because when I actually made Operation Bedrock Operation Bedrock. Operation Dome was already at the 30-minute mark per episode when it first came out, but for Operation Bedrock, since my YouTube limit was at 15 minutes, I only spoke for 15 minutes. And all that time, I felt like I didn't have enough to actually talk about. I felt like 15 minutes was just way too short. Like when I'm trying to talk about something, then I see that I have no more time. Then I have to cut myself off, saying like, oh, I ran out of time. I gotta actually pick this up in another video. I'm sorry about that. But then when it comes to the next episode, I completely forgot what I was trying to pick up. But with 30 minutes, it gives me more time to think about something. It gives me more time to talk about something. And if something gets cut off, then I could possibly pick it up on the next episode, but more than likely I'm going to forget like I usually do. That's just the bad memory that I have, and I completely forgot to empty out the ender chest. Again. That's what happens if I speak. I get distracted real easily. But it's just one of those things that it comes with practice. As the more you do it, the better you get at it, the better you get at multitasking. But at the same time, the commentary in itself is the thing that actually distracts a lot of Let's Players in doing what they want to do. Like, of course, versus. The inspiration for the Let's Play is that more than one people, it's going to be better than just speaking alone at times. But at the same time, if there's two people actually playing a game and they're actually making a Let's Play commentary, more than often not, you're going to forget what's going on. You're not going to be able to pay attention to detail because all you want to do is pay attention to the game and as well as pay attention to the commentary at hand. And in doing so, sometimes you kind of miss the little details that actually happen. Like for instance, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, a lot of people hated Sonic Boom. People said it was a failure of a game. Like absolute garbage. Like '06 standard garbage. And they even say that '06 is actually better than Sonic Boom. But to me and to my friend Kyle, we didn't actually think of it that way. As a video game in itself that it was intended to be fun, yes, it actually achieved that. But as a Sonic title, compared to all the other Sonic games, that was absolute trash. But then you could go look into the mechanics that we did not even pay attention. Like, honest to God, I did not notice about the low frame rate, and I did not even notice that the lightning effect, or the shadow effect, however you want to call it, they're both intermingle. That was completely gone once, once you actually enter 2-player mode. If you were to actually enter 1st-player mode, just solo, you could see the lighting effect of the shadows and, of course, all the other things that are into play. But once you hit 2-player mode, all that is gone. The frame rate goes downhill, and there's a little bit more bugs that happen along. But we did not find any bugs because we weren't actually searching for them. Even at day 1, people have found bugs and actually exploited them for the speed runs. One person beating Sonic Boom in under 39 minutes, and he even made a lot of mistakes during the speed run, so that just shows that you could actually possibly get the game done within under 30 minutes. So I would like to see that happen. But still, it's kind of bad to even know about Sonic Boom. That was kind of it was hyped. It was kind of hyped because a lot of people were thinking that Sonic was actually making a comeback, but since it was not actually developed by the Sonic team, it was not developed by Sega, and all the things along the matters of that, that's when people just lost faith in it. And of course, with Sonic Boom coming out, that's when people says no more Sonic games. Because any Sonic games that they'll see out there now, they probably would think it's not going to be as good until they actually see a review of it saying that's good. But even then, the damage has already been done. There's no redeeming factor to Sonic Boom. For a game, it's fun, but for the mechanic wise and all the other stuff, that's when it's just trash. But as for me and Kyle, we had a lot of fun playing that game. No lie, it was just we didn't find any graphical glitches that actually broke the game for us, especially when we fell downhill. And it's kind of funny, on that little glitchy moment where I actually was trapped under that area, that was one of the spots that you actually had to get to actually do a sequence break and to actually skipping a lot of the levels. So that game is broken. Of course, when you play as Knuckles, all you have to do is just do your jump, pause, and then just unpause and jump again. You just got to keep doing that. My God, a simple thing as that is so broken that you could just skip a lot of the levels. And then you have your Sonic speed boost and like hyper jumps as well. My God, seriously. If they're going to actually make a comeback, they have to get the original Sonic team. They have to get Sega all on board, supervising and making sure that they actually revive their own franchise correctly, because Sonic Boom was the make it or break it stage for a lot of people. And since it did not make it, a lot of people want to break it. They just want to break Sonic Boom. I still got my copy. What I'm probably going to do one day is that I'm going to probably just get 100% on it. And then after that, I'm going to try to find a deal that I could actually possibly take, like trade a recently released game into GameStop and get like 30% off, or probably get some store credit or something, like a lot of store credit, so I could actually buy another game. But I digress. I got a lot of Let's Plays to do. I still got to do Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I got to do more episodes on that. I have not been able to do episodes this week because of time management and just overall finals week is coming up. I got to stay focused on that. So I'm going to try to make as many videos as I can for the week. And then after that, it's going to be a little bit of a hiatus, at least for now on my end, in real time until I actually make more videos. But I'm just glad that Operation Dome is on Wednesdays and Operation Bedrock is on Saturdays, so I could actually keep up with that schedule. For all the other videos during the week, I'm going to have to keep up with that. So that is pretty much all I could actually say so far. This is Operation Bedrock. We got a lot of work to do. I have not done any mining. My friends hasn't been able to actually join in the game because of the disconnection from Xbox Live. The servers are down. It's just overall terrible today. And I just had to get the video done because otherwise I would be late and nothing would get accomplished if I did not make a video. I did not want to make it another 2-month hiatus from Minecraft. So, yeah. On the spot recording for the win. I gotta practice using my voice. I remembered that I wanted to use it during Operation Bedrock. I was so excited to, but then I completely forgot, and that's what happened. I apologize, people. I really hope that next week's actually going to be better because, again, it's going to be finals week. Once that's done, I'm going to be on winter break for a while. I'll be able to do some more work with Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome just by a few hours. Granted that I actually wake up early in the morning and actually get some work done. Then I just don't have to go to work for that day. But let's see. Anything could happen. Just anything could happen. That's all I can really say. God dang drivers. I keep forgetting one more thing that I want to keep bringing up, but I keep forgetting to talk about it. Probably gonna have to make a separate video for that then. But if anything else, if I gotta ask, do you guys mind if I actually do some real life vlogging on this channel every now and then? Maybe do one video a week, or maybe even do like 3 videos a week. Just as long as I make some videos, just as long as I get to talk to you guys. Would you guys mind if I were to do some real life vlogging on this channel? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And if you'd like, give me any topics to actually talk about. If you have questions to ask me, feel free to ask me questions. And if I get around to answering them, then I will credit you for that video because that's what I do. If anyone helps me, I'll help them back as much as I can. But that is all I gotta say for now. Thank you, SeekyTac46, for joining. Well, for helping me out in this world. Thank you, Park X Forest, for helping out. Thank you, Bar7, for actually wanting to help out, but due to connections, we just could not actually get this done. Thank you to the Alpha Rush for joining for a split second, but sadly he couldn't even join this world, like I said, with the whole disconnection. So this is just overall an episode where things went wrong and I have to go on with the show. That's what it is. If you're a person who is commentating, you gotta actually have to deal with these types of situations if they were to ever come up. So this is good practice for me. I was able to keep up a commentary for a while, a little bit of 2 or 3 distractions, maybe some editing here and there, but it is what I got, and hopefully next week will be better. And maybe I'll even talk about what I'm thinking about in other times. But until then, I am naked because all the slimes just got rid of my armor. I can't even talk anymore. I'm just gonna end it off here. So, have a great day, everyone. I am SoroKeen090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.